Hi guys, I'm back with another video. Alrighty, so I would be in bed already. However, I had to wash my clothes, and then I had to wait until everybody was done drying their clothes and all of that stuff to, so I'm also busy drying my brother's clothes, so that's taking a couple of cycles. And I'm like, if I get to like 5 o'clock this morning and I still have not gotten any of those clothes dried, I'm just going to be like, yeah, I'm going to totally forget about it. Alright, so I just finished True Confections by Ruth Hartzie. It's so cute. Oh, this cat is adorable. His name is Mr. Crumbles. Alright. So I told you guys earlier that I had deleted all of my Kindle books, and that hold on a second. That basically I was going to like, get a book, read it, review it, and then I was going to get another book. So as I said, I did finish the book, and I am happy to say that I gave it 5 stars on Amazon. Before I started reading the book, I actually went into the system and basically broke the link between my device and Goodreads, because I had no more desire to basically attach to Goodreads. So True Confessions is the first book in the, I believe it's called the Cozy Cupcake Mystery Series. And it's about a woman called Jane, oh Lord, I got her last name. Jane Delight, there it is. Jane Delight. She used to be Amish, and she was part of a sect of Amish where they have a period of time where, they can leave and they can see what the outside world is like. I do not know how to pronounce it. I was drawn to this book because my ancestry is Pennsylvania Dutch. Anyways, so she decides to leave the Amish, and she decides to live her life as a English woman. Her twin sister, Rebecca, stayed. Well, in the story, and I got this for free, which is why I read it, in this book, a very nasty property developer ends up dead. And he ends up dead in Rebecca's shop. Meanwhile, you have Madeline, and I believe it's her sister. They come over to live in the apartments above, and they have this cat called Mr. Crumbles, who is, I love cats in my books. That's why like my cozy mystery, my book nook one has 2 cats in it. Well, 3 actually. So the police can't tell these 2 women apart, unless Jane is wearing her regular clothes. That's the only way they can tell them apart. But also, besides the hair, her hair is a little, it's not like long like her sister's. So she is trying to find out more about this guy that she never met before in her life until he died in her sister's shop. And so, as things progress on, it becomes very clear this man was totally rotten. He was also totally Amish. But he was not a good Amish guy. Yeah. So, the only way that Jane can actually talk to the widow is if she dresses up as her sister, because the Amish do not talk with outsiders. Even if they had once been part of the community, they're outsiders. They don't know. There's no talk. No, they don't talk. The author drops the killer at the very end of the book. This is a killer that we never suspected. Like, this is like the hook. Like, you have a killer. Like, I did this in my I believe it's my second book, where all of a sudden the killer just pops out of the ground. And to know that I'm not the only one who did this is really good. It was all about blackmail. And literally, this guy, his name is William, he thought that she was there to get money from him. She was there to get the cat. It was like, what the heck? Huh? So the cat ends up saving her life, and of course, they fawn over him. Mr. Crumbles has a cult following now. I absolutely loved this book. And I love, like, I know my body loves sweets. My blood sugar doesn't like sweets. But this was just a really great book, and I just really, really, really enjoyed it. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add to finish books. Okay, so I'm going to, I still have Kindle Unlimited. And it is a St. Patrick's Day season, so I already know the next book I'm going to actually pick up, and it is going to be the St. Patrick's Day Murder. So, alright. So, let's see what happens. Okay, so here we go. There. And I hope this pops up. So, I'm going to... I don't know why the cover art's not popping up, but I'm going to open. Alright, so it says here 3 hours and 59 minutes. So this is the St. Patrick's Day Murder, a Lucy Stone mystery. So it says here, let's see. Alright, it says here, not many people in Tinker Cove, Maine, knew old Dan Malone. The grisly barkeeper social circle was limited to rough-hewn lobstermen and other assorted toughs that frequented his bar. But when his body is found bobbling in the town's icy harbor, Lucy Stone makes getting to know more about O'Dan a priority. A local musician insists O'Dan conned a winning lottery ticket worth $5,000 from him. A handyman claims that O'Dan stiffed him for repair work he had done at the bar. The confusion surrounding the death is only compounded by the arrival of Dalen Malone, O'Dan's brother and prominent, if fading, star of the Dublin stage. Let's see here. Dalen has come to direct the production of, I can't pronounce it, the feature event in Our Lady of Hope's St. Patrick's Day extravaganza. Was O'Dan killed by someone he cheated or someone he loved? Lucy can't be sure, but one thing's abundantly clear. The stage is set for a murder mystery with a killer ending. Alright, cool. So, hopefully this pops up. So, yeah, here we go. This is the cover. Right here. So, this is what I am going to be reading. I am actually going to try to read 3 St. Patrick's Day murder mysteries before St. Patrick's Day. So this is like I said, it's like 3 hours, something minutes long. So I'm looking forward to reading that. And yeah, so once I finish reading this book, it's going to go back to Amazon, and then I will get the next one. So all 3 of them are all on my Kindle Unlimited, and then I will get the second book in the Cupcake Cozy mystery, because I already know I'm going to get book 2. Okay, that is my video. Now I'm going to read, and hopefully when I go back to see if my brother's clothes are dry, they're actually going to be dry and not wet still. Alrighty, I blame my brother for this because he didn't, he just smushed them all in there. I don't get it. I don't get it. Alright, I'll see you guys around. Bye.